everybody, this is Felicia, and welcome to the series that I am doing with Hannah, Megan, Christina, Sarah, called For the Love of Homemade Kits. Now, this is the first layout, and I'm using a photo of my daughter. I turned it black and white, and I've been fascinated with keeping my photos black and white here lately. So it just makes it easier when you're trying to use the different pattern papers and everything like that. It really does. So I mounted my photo here on a light gray cardstock, and now I'm mounting it on a dark gray cardstock. And now I am going to cut out the middle of this black because I'm going to be using the rest of this cardstock. So I just want a little piece of the middle part here. And I'm going to mount the photo on the black cardstock as well once I get that cut out there. And so that's what I'm going to do with the photo. And then I'm going to cut this polka dotted piece down. Now these papers, like I said, are from the Carpe Diem collection from Simple Stories. And I just love the combination of the black, the pink, and the white polka dot. It just really is an awesome combination. So I'm going to glue that down here on this piece of cardstock. And then I'm going to go ahead and continue to mat the photo on the black because it really helps the photo stand out. And I like how I have the 3 layers of the mat for this photo. It really, really helps the photo a lot. So now I am going to use the cut file. Now I'm going to cut this cut file. I'm only going to use part of it because it's a pretty big cut file, and I decided to go ahead and just use part of it. And I'm going to put it right in the center there of the layout and put the photo on top. This is the best way that I could figure how to use this cut file like this because I love the way it looks like this. So I decided to go ahead and do that. Now the chipboard pieces there at the top, I decided to go ahead and use those, but I'm going to only end up using a couple of them because the 3 just looks ridiculous. To me it does. So I decided to just use the 2. And I used the camera from the ephemera pack and the 2 feathers and then that flower that I put up in the corner of the photo. One of the reasons why I put that flower up in the corner of the photo because it looked pretty plain up there and it looked like there was just some empty space that needed to be filled only on one side of the photo. So that's what I decided to do. Here I'm tucking in another piece of ephemera and I'm putting it behind the photo and the feathers and the camera. And then I realized, oops, I forgot to glue down that piece there, the cut file. And I was like, oh my gosh. By the way, the cut file is from Ashley Horton, and I really like that. It's the first time I've ever cut out a nice size 12 by 12 on my silhouette because I haven't had my silhouette for very long. I actually have the Cameo 3, and it's got the automatic blade and everything, and it's really cool. I really like it. It seems bigger than the regular Cameo because I actually had to arrange my space in my craft room to be able to store it on the shelf there so that I can have easy access to it. So I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it's a big piece of equipment there. Anyway, so the automatic blade is really cool. It was kind of scary at first when it first started up, and then I was like, oh my goodness, am I doing this wrong? And nope, I wasn't. It was actually pretty cool. So I like the Cameo 3. It really is nice, and it's got the little touch screen, and it's got the pause buttons on the touch screen. It's really nice. You guys would like that. If you ever decide to get the Cameo 3, you'll really like it. So now I'm going to go ahead and continue to glue down these ephemera pieces from the Carpe Diem ephemera pack. And I'm going to put that piece behind the camera and the feathers because it's going to have something else that's going to go on top of it. That's not where I'm going to be doing my journaling. I had to change my mind on where I'm going to be doing my journaling because when I accidentally got the photo down at the bottom there, it ripped some of the paper, so I don't want that to be seen. So I'm going to go with some journaling strips, which you're going to see later on as I do finish the layout there. And I decided to go ahead and use those instead at the bottom. I love that little black faux bow because it really looks cute. It really represents my daughter. And so this layout is dedicated to her because she is now she is a personal trainer now. For those of you who don't know, I've been talking about her and her progress, but she is now a personal trainer with emphasis on nutrition, but she is also the manager of the trainers. And so she is their boss. and she is doing an outstanding job where she's working at. She's getting the experience and things like that. She's going to be her own boss, sometime in the future here. But I just love the fact, I love her determination. I love the strength that she is exhibiting. I love the fact that she is just really rocking that gym world, the trainer world. She is not one of those trainers that's all interested in just getting the numbers. She is one of those trainers that actually cares about her clients. She's very good at what she does. She's given me lots and lots of pointers and told me what to do, what not to do, how to get the excess fat off. And by the way, speaking of that, I will have a progress here in January and a new photo on my progress. I have lost a lot of weight, which I'm extremely happy about, and all with the help and the determination and the knowledge of my daughter, and with the continued, oh my gosh, it's been hard. I'll just say that. It's not easy. I mean, you do go through a lot of emotional ups and downs when you are trying to lose the stubborn weight that just won't come off with just your regular, oh my gosh, I'm going to have a fad diet. It just, no. If you want your body to be permanently in a position where the weight's not going to come back, you have to work hard. And it's no joke. It is hard work for me. But I've done a lot of it, and I owe it all to my daughter because, well, I would say a large percentage of it to my daughter because she has, I mean, she's with the nutrition involved as well as the training. It's helped me quite a bit. So what I'm doing right now is I am finishing up these journaling strips, and that journaling strips, they cover up the spot where some of the pattern paper had peeled off, and I really, really like how that looks. So I'm glad I decided to go ahead and go with the journaling strips. Now, where I was going to journal at, I'm going to fix that. You'll see how I fix that here in a little bit. So now I'm going to glue down all these journaling strips. So, yes, my daughter is pretty much in the position of that she's always wanted to be in a lifetime, and this is pretty much a dream for her. All of the schooling and her college is paying off. She is still going to be a registered dietitian. She is working and going to school, but she is making it happen. And yes, I did tell her, I've always tell her, you are strong enough. You are strong enough to do this. You can do this. And so um, she's doing good. So now it'll be time for me to go on to the next phase of my life in January because I've lost quite a bit of weight. And so now it's time for me to get that last 15 pounds off that I've been trying to get off. I am very happy about that. My daughter's very happy about that. My family's like, wow. Some of my friends are like, whoa. And yep, so you'll get to see some of the results that I have worked so hard for here in January. January kicks off a new training program for me, and I'm looking forward to it for the first time in my life. So I just want to let you guys know that I really appreciate all of your support, all of your comments, and I'm very, very excited what 2017 has coming up for us. And yeah, very excited. So be sure to tune in to Hannah's, Megan's, Christina's, and Sarah's channel so that you can see what they come up with their kits. I'm not sure if we're going to continue the series. We're going to go ahead and probably talk about that, but I think we have a couple layouts. I think I have enough in this kit to do at least 2 or 3 layouts, but we'll see. Hopefully I could get at least the 2 done, but we'll see. So be sure to tune in to the other ladies' channels and see what they come up with for their first kit, for their first layout for this kit. Thank you guys once again for watching. Take care and be safe out there for the holidays. Bye-bye.